Welcome back, everybody. The village of Albion and its police union have now reached a settlement after many months of litigation over police officer pay. It's something that came up when the new mayor and village board okayed a review that, instead of saving the small village money, actually cost it instead. Channel 2's Rob Hackford has been tracking this story and has more now on the mayor and what he's saying as he tries to move on.
It was pegged as a $250,000 overpayment to the Village of Albion police, pointed out by the newly elected mayor now months after this apparent issue was brought up. Mayor Angel Javier is trying to move on. Paul Weiss is the attorney for the Albion Police Union.
The old adage held true in this one. He made an assumption and he ended up making the wrong assumption.
Is that an accurate
No, not at all, because again, the board made a decision. I don't think it blew up. I do think it was eventually settled.
Signed in November, the settlement states that the village erroneously calculated how police officers were paid, so there never was an overpayment. And the mayor's effort to recoup the money was then also in error.
You know, there's an obligation. If there was a possibility of overpayment, we have an obligation to recoup any type of taxpayer's money. And go through that process.
A process that Javier said, unfortunately for the village, took months. The issues, he said, were a lack of understanding and follow-up. And while several other problems with the police union contract were found and resolved in that time, it also resulted in an improper practice charge, which Weiss said could have been avoided.
If they would have taken care of this within 4 months, we would not have had to have filed an improper practice charge, which was another layer of litigation.
Is an improper practice lawsuit a wise expense for the village?
That I can't answer at this point.
According to documents obtained from the village, legal fees paid were just shy of $34,000. A one-time payout to each officer agreed to in the settlement cost another $15,000. And the audit that started this whole thing was another $16 grand. The mayor said by November the main goal in settling was to avoid what could have been hundreds of thousands of dollars in prolonged litigation.
I think we've all learned from this that we need to do our due diligence and understand, hey, when it comes to a department that's, over half of our budget, we need to make sure our numbers are correct going forward.
From the PBA's perspective, the new mayor made a mistake.
Last month, Mayor Javier received a vote of no confidence by the Village Board of Trustees. He said he's not worried about that and is focused on moving forward and repairing any bad blood.
I'm going to do the best of my ability. It's only been 7 months, and I'm going to support the taxpayers and stick up for them.
When asked how the village's small and sensitive budget could be impacted by all this, he said a couple lines will be short.
Couple lines. All right, Rob joins me now. It's a small error that seems to have had a big cost. So what happens now as they try to deal with all this?
Yeah, a fairly big reaction as well. Those members that voted against him or voted for no confidence are looking at legal steps to potentially remove the mayor, but he's got a few years left in his term, so nothing has moved forward so far, Michael.
So no final conclusion on that end of it?
Yeah, we'll find out soon, though.
Okay, Rob, thank you.